Let's do a quick walkthrough and talk about my pears real quick. An update on the pears. So this is the Florida home pear. This is the pear I've had for like 5 years. It was one of the first plant or fruit trees I actually purchased. I left it in a pot for a year, and it's been in the ground for 3 years. So what's that? Three, one, going on its fifth year with me. Going on its fourth year in the ground. Hasn't given me any fruit. Matter of fact, 2 years ago, it actually tried the fruit over here. It had some fruit on it for like at least a couple weeks. That actually started growing, and then it just dropped them all. And last year, it had no fruit on it at all. Didn't even attempt the fruit. So hopefully this year I see some buds. I can't really tell if they're fruiting buds or leaf buds. I'm still not skilled enough or experienced enough in pears to know that. But we'll see. This is the Florida home. By the way, it's not really for my region. It's for a much warmer region. Thus the name Florida. I'm in Georgia. Florida is like zone 9. I think there's parts of zone 8 in Florida, but Florida is mainly 9 and a little bit of 10 and a little bit of 8. But yeah, this is not really for our region, so it flowers very early, and that could be a part of it. Flowering early, and then it gets late spring frost, which could take it out. But that it's one of those things where when you're new to buying fruit trees, you don't really research things like that. So, so with that, I just kind of bought it, and I haven't thrown it away yet. So, I mean, it's growing fine. It's just not fruiting or anything, and it's fruiting too early. When it does try, I might try to actually bend the branches or do something with it to try to get it to fruit a little bit more. Let's move on though. I don't want to spend all day on the Florida home pear. So we cleared all of that out. It used to be a whole bunch of brush and bark. What are those non-fruiting pears? I think they're called flowering pears, but they're all gone now. And this is actually one. This is one of those flowering pears. What are they called? Bradford pears. Yeah, I cut it halfway down so that I could actually graft onto this if I want to. So I can graft another pear on this, and I can do exactly what I did right here. So this is a Bradford pear, a pear that doesn't fruit. It's just a flowering pear. That's actually an invasive species because it pretty much outgrows everything around it. But cut it down, grafted some Florida home pears on top of it. As you can see, they're doing great, those grafts. And I think I might have one Ayers pear that survived. I don't know. You see where the graft is. Not the most pretty looking thing, but it's grafted. I got one back there also that I don't think none of those grafts took, so I'm gonna cut that down and try again. Let's move on. So here's the Ayers pear. Actually, it's looking almost just like my Florida home pear, like it's trying to do something. If you look at those buds, I mean, they're probably just flower buds, but whatever. I mean, not flower buds, sorry, leaf buds. But it's coming back strong. I got this super cheap at Home Depot. I haven't been that successful with buying $6 trees from Home Depot when they go on sale. They usually just do way more terrible than the trees I spend. Like at the nurseries, online nurseries do way better than those $6 Home Depot or Lowe's trees. But hey, it's $6. I can always graft pieces of this onto that Bradford pear. For $6, you can't even get cuttings for $6, so you might as well get it. Last but not least, we got a new addition. This is the Moon Glow pear, and I'm gonna plant it right here. I bought it, and it was actually bought in a 7-gallon container, and this thing is huge. Look at that, 7-gallon container, Moon Glow pear. So that would have me at 3 different types of pears out here. That's my neighbor's pear tree. He has a huge pear tree right there and one right there. So, I mean, we won't have a problem with pollination, I'll tell you that. And I'm thinking I might add another one. Well, actually, no. I got an Orient pear on the way. So, I'm probably going to plant that right there. So, Orient pear right there. Moonglow here. The grafted Bradford with the flordahome and the Ayers pear there. Probably graft some more stuff there. And back there, I'm gonna graft on that half of a Bradford pear. And then flordahome over there. So that's the update on the pears.